Moss Motors BMW in Lafayette, Louisiana. It's hot. My favorite part of Moss Motors so far is water wall. Check it out. So cool. I go about 100 to 150 miles on a charge.
Especially the acceleration. Little like Porsches and
Yeah.
I'll pull up on the side of it and then like at the next light they'll be like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Electric motors have great acceleration, but once you experience it, that's really the proof right there.
My wife thought it was crazy when I came home with an electric vehicle, and now she's like, shit, let's trade in the Volvo.
Yeah.
She wants to get it.
I can't tell you how many people I know where usually the husband, sometimes the wife, but one person will get an electric car, and for weeks they'll be like, here, try it. You know, try the car. And as soon as the wife tries the car, won't give it back. And many of them end up getting a second electric car just because they both, it's just a better experience.
Do you ever charge at like campgrounds or anything like that? Or?
Yeah.
Do you have like an even 1450 adapter or something?
I do.
Do you travel with a bunch of adapters? Or
Just that one. Because there are enough charging stations near the cities, and then this is just a regular J-plug, and it's got that, and just plug it in. And so when I'm near cities, there are plenty of charging stations, and when I'm out in the countryside, there are enough 50 amp connections.
Once you don't have 50 amp service, they usually have like 30 or something like that.
They do, but I don't have a plug for that. So if I go to one of those, then I'm stuck on 110. It takes like 8 hours, but like I wouldn't need to do that. I would just need to get to the next place. It's amazing to ride an electric vehicle across the country, but at the same time, it still takes a lot of time. I was hoping to have a CHAdeMO connection this summer.
Really?
Which would
do that?
top me up in an hour or half an hour, which would cut my charging time in half. That's not available yet. I think next summer it will be. That would make it much more reasonable to travel. Especially for me in the Northeast. There's CHAdeMO stations that have popped up all over the place.
Yeah. What do you teach?
I teach physics.
Really?
How about you?
I teach English.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm not really a science guy.
Yeah.
You know, my son is, and he's kind of the one that pointed me in this direction. He was like, "Dad, you need to get like a Tesla." And I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, well, son, with my teaching salary, and I'm not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Well, just get a Leaf, get an iMove, something like that.
The funny thing is that it seems like a highly advanced technological vehicle, but that just means that you don't need to know any of that stuff because it's simple to operate, and there's no maintenance.
Tires and windshield wipers is about what I'm reading, because now everybody in my family is going like, and they work jobs where they make a lot of money, and so my sister is a millionaire, she's like, does that work?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, take a good
Well, I
look.
got here, didn't I?
It's just like, this is pretty quiet and it's very, very nice. I wonder what a Tesla would be like. Like, well, since you can afford a Tesla, why don't you just go get one and find out?
Yeah.
And and she's like, I might do it.
I know a bunch of people who have Teslas not because they're environmentalists, but because it is the most amazing car on the planet. But I always prefer to get a charge point because, like, if I go grab something to eat, I can just check it on my app and see how it's charging. So it just shows me 6.3 kilowatts. It says 6.7 kilowatts. I know it's almost done, and that's when I pay my bill and come over. Found a charge point station at McDonald's. What? It's pretty sweet having a charge point at McDonald's. It's air conditioned. Usually they have Wi-Fi, so other than the food, this is a perfect place to stop. Just ate at McDonald's in Lake George, Louisiana. Had a wrap. Tasted okay. Had a smoothie. It was all right. They got a charging station. That makes me happy. I got Wi-Fi. Took care of a bunch of business. Now it's on to the next stop. Hook 'em horns! now that BMW has the i3 and a lot of BMW dealerships have charging stations, it has totally upgraded the traveling experience. I am able to go to dealerships and charge up, and they'll move cars if they're in the way consistently. BMW has really done a better job than Nissan at having a consistent experience charging at their place. The folks are more consistently professional. There are a lot of Nissan dealerships with really very professional, wonderful people. So I've had really good experiences with Nissan dealerships, but now having the experiences with BMW has been even a little bit better. I gotta say that being able to track your charge while away from a vehicle is crucial, and I hope that more charging stations are able to do this. Whether it's Clipper Creek or Blink or whomever, EVgo, guys, just make sure people can track their charging status from their cell phone, because that has given me such peace of mind and has allowed me to figure out that something has gone wrong with charging early so I can catch it and not waste so much time. So that's been good. In Houston, 3,000 miles! Woo! Waiting for a train. It's a very long train. But I went 3,000 miles on this trip. Hey-yo!